The other thing that we may or may not get time to talk about, but I just want to do a little bit of a flag up the flagpole for something I'm going to start next week. This is GMP Preparedness Week. They have one of these in Canada, and the EU have been telling people how to be prepared. And of course, there's an ongoing theme in Portugal with fire and earthquake preparedness. And I just thought we'd do a little bit of a season and maybe write a bit of a course so that people can make sure all their I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So we can have a conversation about it. Start Sunday 13th, running through all next week till Friday the 18th. And we'll do something different every day. And we'll write a course together. And we'll have a party on the 19th, because that's the important thing. We'll party like it's 1999 as well.
We didn't need all this stuff this week. Yay!
Yeah, we'll have a celebration, karaoke and disco, 19th of April, if you want to come to San Martino de Porto for our monthly party as well. The inevitables, death and taxes, we'll cover them. The stuff the EU's been talking about, which is 72-hour pack. And we'll have some fun with it as well, putting together what you might have in your house as a 72-hour thing.
I can only imagine.
Yes. Well, that was our first go. This was also on my agenda when I wrote my April Fool this year. That's the Portuguese 3-day disaster survival kit. Wine, lots of wine. Yeah, just have the conversation about it, really. So that will start next week. I don't know if you and I will have time to talk about that today, because I do definitely want to.
Well, I can say one thing about it. In the United States, the Boy Scout motto is "Be prepared." So
be prepared. Absolutely. So Nuno will help us with that. He's all about
It's a little different in Portuguese, but it's the same concept.
Yeah. And I think I suppose the one thing that is quite important to address, and Mama Bear will be here tomorrow, and she's always flown the flag for this, is your end of life situation, wills and so on, and how to make sure that's dealt with, rather than it being a sort of indistinct and difficult thing that's never talked about and can be awkward. If it's not prepared for, we can touch on that as well.
Well, and that's part of the reason it's almost redundant that we don't talk about it, is it makes us uncomfortable thinking about being in a crisis situation or dying or potential mortality, all the things that we don't want to look at, which is very similar to M with her particular focus on end of life sort of issues.
Yes.
We tend not to want to look at it. It was when you introduced the concept to me, I said, that's a great idea. I don't want to talk about it. It's like
great idea. I don't want to talk about it. Yes. Yeah, brilliant. And you won't be alone in that. It's there for those who do want to. And a great mind once told me, prepare for the worst. Well, hope for the best first and prepare for the worst. And I know Dr. Maya Angelou has a twist on that as well. She said, hoping for the best. This is it in I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Hoping for the best, prepared for the worst, and unsurprised by anything in between is not a bad way to be in life, which comes back to the mindfulness that you speak of from time to time as well. This is Mindful Migration Monday.
I don't think you can get away from mindfulness. Except to try not to be.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. We have some bird talk coming in then, and we will reveal our bird of the week for this week that you've chosen.